Welcome, welcome, welcome. Brainwaves on Blood coming to you live today. What's the date today? 25th. Yeah, coming to you live. I think this is going to come out like on 26th, 27th. I don't know, but coming to you live yet again, guys. It's a new day, new experiences, guys. Lovely day today. Firstly, allow me to thank all the people who are watching, people who are subscribed to the channel. It means a lot that you're subscribed. To all those who haven't subscribed, I think we have approximately three quarters of the people watching are not subscribed. Please do make sure to subscribe. It really means a lot, right? So it really means. Come on, guys, just press it there. Just press the button. Just a little bit. But okay, so today we have the topic that I came with. Did I introduce us? What's your name?
Oh, my name is Latin. What's your name?
I'm Keith.
Okay.
So, guys, we have a topic that we have, guys, which is very interesting. I just thought of the topic when I just sat here, and I was like, I really would like to talk about this right today. And the topic goes like this. So there's this friend of mine. She's a girl, a woman, a lady. I don't know what to call her, but she is above 18.
Okay.
She's above 18.
18.
Maybe she's 18, but she's above 18. So, guys, don't think that I'm talking to minors. No, she's above 18.
A minor.
Yeah, her name is Tiwa. So to all those who might want to talk to her, just let me. Those are interested. Okay, fine. So her name is Tiwa. So we're having a conversation on a very interesting conversation, which I want to share with you guys. The topic of the podcast today, of the that we have for today is can cheating be justified for men? And the reason why we said men, okay, so the topic should be, can cheating be justified? But we're saying for men because there's this stereotype that men are allowed to cheat. You understand? Like in relationships, men are allowed to cheat, women are not allowed to cheat. And I found that a lot within society. Like naturally, it exists. So is cheating allowed? Should cheating be condoned? Should we allow cheating? Should we promote cheating? So I think that's what we want to look at today. And personally, first of all, I'm going to try and be in between to make sure that we have an argument going, right? So, Lighton, what do you say? Should cheating be allowed?
Nope.
No, I won't be in between. I'm not going to be.
It doesn't allow. Okay.
Why? This is a bad stereotype.
Okay.
Of course, all stereotypes are bad.
If you want to know what stereotypes mean, just watch the last episode that we had with Nelo Mamba, where it explains what stereotyping is. Then you get to know what. So
now because I know the meaning of the word stereotype, I'm gladly happy to use it today.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
All those stereotypes, please just stop with the stereotypes.
Okay. So cheating is not justified.
Cheating cannot neither be justified for either women or men.
Why?
Okay, I go by the principle of the universal law of force and action, which says that for every force there's an equal but opposite force.
So guys, Isaac Newton.
Yes.
For every action there's an equal but opposing it. For every force there's an equal but opposing action. Action is equal.
Exactly.
What?
What is the same thing?
I'm not a scientist, man. I'm not a scientist.
But what do I mean?
What do you mean, man? Talk to me.
You see, like, if you are saying that can cheating be justified for men because of that stereotype,
The men cheat.
and not that men cheat. You said that men are allowed to cheat.
Okay, yeah.
If men are allowed to cheat, you might as well allow women to cheat as well.
Okay, so should we allow both?
Things should be fair. No, we should not. No one should be allowed to cheat. Why should you cheat? Is there a solid reason behind you cheating? If I may just know.
Okay, but do you want me to look at it from a psychological point of view?
Sure.
So I'm not going, guys. So that to make things clear, firstly, I don't condone cheating. I don't believe cheating is something that should be done. I feel like if you make a commitment to a person and you say to a person, "I love you. I want to be with you for the rest of your life," and I promise to make sure that I take care of you, etc. All these promises that you make. I believe that as a human being, as a person who commands respect, you must keep your word to the person that you've made, that promise to. So if you say that we're going to be together until death do we part, then you must make sure that till death you do part when one of you dies, of course. But that's the argument that I have. First, let me make it clear, I don't condone cheating. But I have very interesting thought lines in that regards. So what were you talking about? We're saying, from a psychological point of view, when a man is in a relationship, what usually happens is when they're in a relationship and they love someone, when they deeply love someone. Firstly, let's talk of sexual. Sexually, when a man loves someone, during sexual intercourse, they produce estrogen instead of testosterone. So that's an evidence of love. So there is actually a situation where a man loves a woman. And when they love the woman deeply, they'll produce estrogen. And not what? And not testosterone. So it's a fact. Set it up, guys. It's a fact. So the point I'm trying to make is, when a man is having sexual intercourse with a woman that he does not love, or he does not care about emotionally, he will produce testosterone. It's possible for you to actually engage in relationships, in extra relationships without any sort of emotion attached to them. That's for men. For women, it's different, because for women are emotional beings, so it's a little bit different. It's a little bit adjustable. Because if a woman, because it's psychologically proven that if a woman has sexual intercourse with about 3 times with the same person, even though they don't care about the person, they will start to actually build emotion for that person. These are arguments that I have. Factual arguments that I have. Come on. Guys, okay, so guys, these facts, I don't know where I got them. Where did I get these facts from? I don't know. But these are the arguments. These are the arguments.
You know, yeah, I've read your arguments.
Yeah.
But to me, the story remains.
The story remains, yeah, man.
There is never a solid reason or a reason good enough for someone to cheat. Because it proves that you are not committed, you are not up to your word. Because what's the purpose of you promising someone or making vows if you are not going to stand by them?
Yeah.
What's the use? Right now, as a person, I am suffering the effects of those buffoons. Sorry for calling them buffoons, but that's how I feel right now.
Guys, if you're cheating, he just called you a buffoon. So.
You are a buffoon.
Okay, fine, why?
Most of the people right now, or most of those decent guys that actually do not cheat, they are suffering the effects of those guys that cheat. For some reason, by nature, you will find out that most girls, they are attracted to those toxic guys.
Yes.
For some reason, almost all of them, they keep on running to the same toxic guys.
They get cheated on, and then now they're like broken.
Knowing the fact that this guy is a cheater,
He's a cheater,
he's a player,
he's gonna cheat.
they still go there.
Then they get cheated on.
They still go there.
And then after getting cheated on,
Now you see, after that player plays those girls, they get heartbroken. Then comes a person like me, and feeling so
nice.
Yes,
Yes,
proper, trying to be, like feeling so well esteemed about myself. Then I think of approaching that girl. After I approach that girl, I am bombarded my friends with the dangerous, I tell you, dangerous spearheaded facts that all men are the same. You are all cheaters. You will do the same thing. This and that, blah blah blah. I don't care. You never change. But what have I done?
This is the plus as well. Just to add, I think also when you have gone through an experience like cheating, if someone cheats on you, when you're now in a relationship, you yourself will not be as committed to that relationship. So one way or the other, when you get cheated on, you end up also being part of the one. Because of emotional trauma, you feel like you want an extra person to fill in the gap. I don't know, man. The topic is really interesting.
No, I just don't know. Guys, do you fear commitment? Do you fear commitment?
Bro, I'm the most committed person in the world. I'm committed to the persons. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say much, but I'm a committed person. I'm very committed. But okay, fine. Let's look at it this way. We're talking about cheating. Can cheating be justified? So there are 2 types of cheating that I'm aware of. There's what we call, okay, of course cheating is cheating, but I'm gonna subtopic them. And then we're gonna say there's what we call physical cheating. There's what we call emotional cheating. I want us to go through this. Why? Because I wanted to make it clear, because there's certain things that people don't call cheating that is cheating. So physical cheating, obviously we know that it's when a person, when you have a sexual relation with another person, whilst you're in a relationship. So you're having a sexual relation with someone else. Then emotional cheating is when there is no sexual relationship, there's no touching, you're not touching each other, you're not feeling each other, you're not even doing all that, but However, you talk to another person. You're in a relationship, you're talking to another person who is not your girlfriend, but when you talk to this person, you have sexual interactions. Let's assume you're on the phone, right? You have sexual interactions with this person. Emotionally, you treat them like they are your person. So emotionally, you have created an avenue for you to what? To fill in the gap for your person not being there. You understand what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like even like, that's what justifies the people having besties.
So are you saying that besties is just a short term for cheating partner?
No, let me make this clear. If I had a girlfriend, which I'm not going to, but if I did, okay, fine. So let's assume this. My girlfriend would never have a best friend.
Why?
Who's a male?
Why?
Those all males. I know males.
So you do with the stereotypes.
It's not stereotyping. It's psychological.
No, you see, you are saying you know males as if you know all of us how we are.
Yes, I know all of you how you are. And that's so I'm being negative. Okay, I get it. I get the aspect that you're talking of stereotyping, but
it's something I would respect that you'd actually support your gender, yeah? Because
I don't know.
No, listen, no.
This is different.
Things
would you allow your woman to have a best friend?
No, I won't allow her, but I'm just saying that does the same apply to both men? If it's a no, then which means what you're saying is still a stereotype. Because for it not to be a stereotype, it must apply to everyone. Of which it does not.
Okay, would do you think if you were a woman, assuming you're a woman, yeah, would you allow your man to have a best friend who's a female? That's the question.
No.
Exactly. It applies both ways, like I said.
No.
It applies both ways.
Listen,
yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
Because I feel like
I'm not entirely agreeing.
Okay, look, let's say this. The person that you're dating should be your best friend.
Sure, yeah. Big time.
Big time. So why do you need any other person to talk to or to tell your secrets apart from the partner that you've chosen? Since you trust that person so much, you trust them so much, why don't you just tell your issues to that person?
But on the context of emotional cheating, does the same go for like flirting?
Why flirt with another person when you have a person?
You flirting bastards.
I think everyone now has a reason to cheat. Like, has a reason to do some of these things. People just find reasons. I'm not going to justify them. I don't support them. I don't follow or I don't condone such for my life personally. The question is, have I cheated? That's a question. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. I don't believe.
No matter how many times you're gonna repeat this topic, no matter how many times
I think today I just came with a bad topic.
The worst.
Because like the answers, we all know the answer to it. Cheating is bad.
You can never validate.
Okay, but let me bring in the facts. Men approximately produce 1,500 sperms a second.
Oh jeez, this guy.
Which translates to approximately 300 million. 100 million to 300 million per day. It would take 20 men to populate the entire world. I feel like biologically, cheating should be studied on a biological scale. Yeah.
By the looks of it, we have actually studied it. Please.
Yeah, why not? I'm doing a favor to the human race. I'm studying all the issues that people do not look at. And I'm trying to find answers to questions that people don't answer.
So what are you saying? Are you saying emotionally and physically people should not cheat by
Biology says a man can have multiple women and women cannot have multiple men. I'm not justifying. I don't support this. I don't support it 100%. I believe that men and women were created to be two, in pairs, right? Just like those animals entering the ark, they were in pairs. People were created to be in pairs. But I'm just stating things. I'm just speaking, bro. I speak facts. I just speak for the sake of speaking. It's not like I mean anything that I'm saying. I just speak. Is it true that a woman makes one egg in a month? You make 1,500 every second? I don't know.
But right now,
questions to ask.
Right now, I just don't feel okay.
Okay, so guys, the reason why I came with this topic is it's a controversial topic. So we're just trying to rile up people, trying to get people angry. I think if you get in the comment section and you say Keith is shit, kid is this, that would be very, very nice. I would really enjoy that.
So personally, guys, I would just like to tell you one thing. Cheating can never be justified.
Yeah, cheating is wrong. 100%.
Whether you're a male or a female, we don't care.
Justify cheating.
We don't care about your gender.
I think let's make it very clear, right? In life, what you need is to have a person who is directed in terms of vision, a person who wants something, a person who's hungry for success, a person who really hungers to be in a certain level, a certain strata of life.
But
now, if you get a person with that type of, a person who wants to be in a certain strata of life, they don't have time to cheat. They're too busy trying to figure out their own life. Yeah, talk to me now. I was about, like, guys, you see, you disturbed me. I was flowing.
No, wait. Yes, we are flowing.
Talk to me.
But does it mean that when you are cheating, you are just trying to implement the idea that you are not actually satisfied with your current partner? Does it that?
Okay, fine. So that's another argument. Does cheating mean that a person is not satisfied with their partner? That's a very good question. I think that's a very good question. Do you want me to take it from a scientific point of view?
I will answer it myself. Yes, it simply means that we are not satisfied.
I think personally, let me say what I believe in. I believe that if you're in a relationship and you no longer feel an emotional attraction to this person, if you start feeling an emotional attraction to another person, you should go to this person that you are with and tell them, hey, I'm no longer feeling an emotional attraction to you, or I feel an emotional attraction for him, so I'm leaving you. So you must firstly leave. Leave. Come and tell me, I don't want you anymore. Leave. And then go to the person that you feel like will give you a better chance, a better emotional experience.
Okay, fine, Mr. Kid, I've heard you. I'll ask another question.
Ask another question.
So let's say I've seen a girl.
Yes.
So it's what happens that momentarily I feel a bit attracted to that girl.
Yes.
Better yet, I feel attracted to that girl.
Yes.
After maybe approaching and then we start dating.
Yes.
Does this simply mean that maybe we started dating maybe like we have like 1 week?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden I just saw another girl and I started feeling attracted to that girl. Does it mean that I should leave that girl and go to the other one? I mean, just look at the period of dating. 1 week.
One thing you have to understand is attraction. What you call attraction are chemicals, are chemical reactions that occur in the body. You understand?
Yeah, I understand, but I mean.
So what happens is we call that lust. So what you're gonna feel is your testosterone is gonna start being secreted, and then you're gonna have a situation where your blood starts rushing and all those other things. That's just a chemical reaction. You can be attracted to any person you see in the street. The question is, what do you do after being attracted to that person? If you already have a person, you must not put yourself in a situation that you can control. If you do get in that situation, you must be honest enough to talk to your partner, make them understand that situation. And if they're going to leave you, they leave you. That for me is how I would prefer to live my life. Honesty and truthfulness.
No, basically, this topic I don't think it will ever come to an end. Because even if you keep on coming with facts, even if you bring the Oxford Dictionary or the thesis for facts about cheating, to me, it remains.
You can't justify cheating for sure.
You can.
You can. Don't cheat, guys.
And
so my question is, there's someone who's watching this podcast right now. They're males, people, or seated wherever they're seated, and they're laughing and saying, "These guys are talking about being faithful and all these things." It's no longer possible within this generation, right? For a person to be faithful to one partner, it's no longer possible in this generation for a person not to cheat. And they're still there and they're saying these things, and they're laughing. They're in this group and they're laughing and they're saying these people are stupid. They're this and they're that. My question to you is, what do you have to say to people like that?
Guys, here is one message that I'm going to say only for today. And I'm going to say I'm going to say it once.
Yeah.
I'm not going to repeat it again. Because most of these people, they've heard this message countless times, but they chose to offer a deaf ear.
Yes. Talk to us, man.
Let me tell you something, guys. Your actions define who you are. Basically, you might find joy or fun in whatever that you'll be doing, like trying to justify the way you cheat. But you need to know that once that aspect of you cheating sinks within you, it becomes a habit. In everything, in every relationship, even if the people that you call soulmates, they will never be soulmates to you, because to you they are just another. It becomes a game for you. A relationship becomes a game.
So it means that when you do get married, you won't be able to actually sustain.
No, you can't.
But do you believe that people should have multiple relationships before marriage, or that people should have this is what you call courtship with one person that they choose and then get married?
See,
what do you believe?
I will go, but they say practice makes perfect.
Ah, man. All right.
Practice makes perfect. So if you practice having multiple partners, it will be perfect. So you will have multiple partners even if you are married.
Guys, I don't support this personally, but it's fine.
But when I say practice makes perfect, what do I mean?
Yeah.
You practice being loyal, you practice being faithful, you practice having one partner, then you become so good at it that there's no need for you to cheat even if you see Mrs. Perfect walking by.
Or so what happens is, so you get into a relationship, you trust that person, they cheat on you, you move to the next person, you trust them, you're faithful, they cheat on you.
Bro, like
until you get to the right person.
The concept of being cheated erased.
Erase it.
Yes, let's erase it. Why am I saying this? Most of the times, you will see that the reason why most people start cheating is because when they entered into the relationship or when they started dating, they never got into the relationship like 800%, like fully loaded. They had some doubts. Have you ever heard those people that say that when you get into a relationship, please don't go like fully loaded, like go something like 70% so that you leave some room for disappointment. It's because you are actually expecting to be disappointed. That is it becomes your destiny to be disappointed. If you actually believe in something, that's why people like the Bible ages us to believe in their faith. You have belief that most probably this guy will disappoint me and you'll break my heart, and eventually he will disappoint you and break your heart, because subconsciously you programmed yourself to be disappointed. So I will never agree with that.
I like your rundown. You are what you believe.
You are what you believe. Your actions make you who you are. So if you are cheating today, thinking that you will stop some other day, you won't stop. It will become worse for all that is done.
And when you're 72 and you're alone, no one cares for you. If you're lonely, you want to cry, I'll be there. I'll be there. Call me.
Personally, guys, whatever you're thinking right now, whatever is running through your mind, when you are seeing this video, or when you are going to see it, whatever time that you're going to see it, my question or my facts remain: there's never a good reason to cheat. Cheating can never be justified. And please, if you were ever thinking of it, or if you were doing it, you better stop right now. Because trust me, you don't know, but you might be that father.
We have started a secret police. We're hunting people who cheat. If you're cheating, we're coming after you. Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah, so be careful, right? Please stop breaking people's hearts. Stop breaking young girls, dudes' hearts. Just, hey, but it's hard, man. You know, when you're speaking to this young generation, of which you're part of them, and I know a lot of them. There's this guy sitting here. There's a guy who's on the camera. All these people, they cheat.
No, look, there's what we call stepping out of the box.
I'm joking, by the way. They don't cheat.
We might be.
I don't put myself in a friends group or in a situation where I have friends that act a certain way that I don't respect.
We might be part of them, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we need to be one of them.
Okay.
We don't need to be like them.
That's true.
We will never be conformed to their ways. Never.
Yeah. By the way, guys, he's a church boy. Just wanted to.
So, no matter what you're going to say, guys, I will tell you, I will stand by this fact. I will never cheat.
Yeah. Don't cheat, guys.
Even if you give me money, I will take your money. After using your money, then I will tell you that I'm a faithful.
I've never heard anyone in the comment section talk about how we change payment.
Oh, yeah.
Guys. Oh, there's one person who said it's payment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's Tadio. Hi, Tadio. What's up? How you doing? I hope you're fine. I hope you enjoyed watching as well.
So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being Thank you for being a good audience and for always commenting wherever my ears look at, wherever this is bent. Thank you for those comments, because it always helps us to develop ourselves bit by bit, like the cousin system. improving ourselves 1% at a time.
Because I'm very sorry today I'm a little bit off, you know, haven't been sleeping very proper, but I'll make sure to drink a little bit of water and just get a little bit of workouts in so that I come. But I did enjoy this I think it's a very nice conversation. I think even when you're going through it, it's going to help you, whatever way you helped. I like it. If you didn't get anything positive, you didn't enjoy the conversation, please let us know what you think we can change, what you think we can adjust. But don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to show some love.
Otherwise, you might be one of them. Cheating is bad, guys.
Alhamdulillah.